Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Last time I essentially got through character creation, the very first dialogue, read through everything and assigned my initial talent points, and that was pretty much it. So now we're going to get on with the prologue here aboard the Normandy. Kaidan, talk.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander. You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander. The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Alright. That's all Joker and Kaidan have to say. The Normandy.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Navigator Presley, talk. How do I do that? Ah, he's over here. And I have a map of the galaxy that I can open.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Alright, let's talk to Navigator Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Investigate. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
What do you know about the stealth?
I just know the Normandy's the only... Plus, there's Nihilus.
You're wrong.
It's pretty obvious this shakedown run
A
is
full
just
crew makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre is just here as an observer.
Well, maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
Captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
You don't trust
I don't like Turians in general.
Plus, he's a Spectre.
My grandfather fought.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs.
Just do your job.
Nihilus looks
Info's
like...
on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Codex. And 24 experience. Okay, what do we have in the Codex?
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Ships and vehicles. Starships, sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth 5.7 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away, but Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy, the heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near-absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the mass effect envelope and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LADARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. LADARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LADAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. Alright. Low stuff. Let's check out the galaxy map. Can't. Alright, fine. Corporal Jenkins and Dr. Chakwas.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Part of the job, Doc.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up when we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine. It's just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Don't play the hero.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Investigate. Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
The Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human specters.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Specters sound dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
That's dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited
They
I
power?
did that
suppose the
already.
Council
Those,
could...
the Spectres police
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality.
Why don't we have any of our...
Spectres
themselves. What you did on Torfin, that's
I
what
could
they're
do
looking
that.
for. Success at any cost, ruthless
Sounds like
efficiency.
my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
One more investigate. Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Goodbye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Renegade +2, Codex 12 XP. Nice. There's 2 more Renegade points. I'm getting close to my first increment there. Let's look at my Codex. Citadel and Galactic Government. Spectres.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
All right, nice. Let's keep going. Okay, green means unlocked. That's nice and simple. I like it. Here's Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
So what?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Is that a threat?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
You should have told me.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
McKelly is.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
What if I refuse?
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Investigate. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. We need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Whoa! Space Cthulhu.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Space Cthulhu.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Wait.
Engaging stealth systems.
First real mission. Maybe.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
This is probably the tutorial mission, actually.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
He can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
All right. We got more XP and more codex entries. All right, codex. What do we have? Extinct races.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Planets and locations.
The terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
Nothing new there. Journal. Prologue. Find the beacon. You are in charge of the ground team dropped onto Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Okay, that's done. Head to the dig site. Make your way to the excavation site where the beacon was unearthed. Still no assignments. Squad. Almost leveled. Oh, wait, this is Kaidan. First, let me look at me. Alright, 96 out of 100. I've seen all that. Alright, Kaidan Alenko. He's got 2 points to assign. He's a sentinel. Alright, well, whole new set of things to look at. Throw. Projects a mass effect field powerful enough to hurl objects and enemies caught in the area of effect out of the way. Each point spent increases the strength of throw, knocking targets farther and inflicting greater damage. Throw. Throws enemies away from the caster with a force of 600 newtons. Radius 4 meters, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases the force of throw to 650 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 700 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 750 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 800 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 850 newtons. Unlock lift. Increases the force of throw to 900 newtons. Advanced throw. Increases the force of throw to 1000 newtons. Radius 5 meters. Recharge time 50 seconds. Accuracy cost 45%. Increases the force of throw to 1050 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 1100 newtons. Increases the force of throw to 1150 newtons. Master throw. Increases the force of throw to 1250 newtons. Radius 6 meters. Recharge time 40 seconds. Accuracy cost 30%. Lift. Required. Throw 7 points. Lift. Projects a sphere of powerful contragravity. Any object or creature caught in the area of effect will be lifted into the air. Enemies will be temporarily immobilized until they fall back to the ground. Each point spent increases duration of lift. Lift. Lifts everything within 4 meters of the target into the air, rendering enemies immobile and unable to attack. Drops them when it expires. Duration 6 seconds. Recharge time 60 seconds. Accuracy cost 80%. Increases lift's duration to 6.4 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 6.8 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 7.2 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 7.6 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 8 seconds. Advanced lift. Increases radius to 5 meters, improves recharge time and accuracy cost. Duration 9 seconds, recharge time 50 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases lift's duration to 9.4 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 9.8 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 10.2 seconds. Increases lift's duration to 10.6 seconds. Master lift. Increases radius to 6 meters, extends duration. Duration 12 seconds, recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 40%. Barrier. So many talents! Bolsters your kinetic shields with a mass effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate this barrier. Each point spent increases the strength and duration of the barrier. Barrier. Bolsters your shields with a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 400 points of damage. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. Duration 10 seconds, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Increases barrier duration to 10.5 seconds and shielding to 420. Increases barrier duration to 11 seconds and shielding to 440. Increases barrier duration to 11.5 seconds and shielding to 460. Increases barrier duration to 12 seconds and shielding to 480. Unlocks stasis. Increases barrier duration to 12.5 seconds and shielding to 500. Advanced barrier. Barrier will absorb up to 700 points of damage, improves the recharge time and accuracy cost. Duration 16.5 seconds, recharge time 50 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Increases barrier duration to 17 seconds and shielding to 720. Increases barrier duration to 17.5 seconds and shielding to 740. Increases barrier duration to 18 seconds and shielding to 760. Increases barrier duration to 18.5 seconds and shielding to 780. Master Barrier. Bolsters your shields with a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 1,000 points of damage. Duration 23 seconds, recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Stasis. Required barrier 6 points. Stasis. Creates a powerful mass effect field that immobilizes a single target. Each point spent increases the duration of stasis. Stasis makes the target unable to move or attack, but also immune to damage. Squad members will not use stasis unless it is selected from the power wheel. Duration 12.5 seconds, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Increases stasis duration to 13 seconds, increases stasis duration to 13.5 seconds, increases stasis duration to 14 seconds, increases stasis duration to 14.5 seconds. Advanced stasis improves the recharge time. Duration 17 seconds, recharge time 50 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Increases stasis duration to 17.5 seconds, increases stasis duration to 18 seconds, increases stasis duration to 18.5 seconds, increases stasis duration to 19 seconds, increases stasis duration to 19.5 seconds. Master Stasis improves the recharge time. Duration 21 seconds, recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Decryption. Increases the amount of Omnigel recovered, lets you use the decryption skill to open secure objects, grants the sabotage ability, which shuts down enemy weapons within a certain radius. Spoiler alert, these are the ones that we are doing. Sabotage. Can use decryption skill on easy objects. Does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius, overheats enemy weapons, burns them for 2 damage per second. Duration 15 seconds, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases the tech mine explosion damage done by sabotage, damping, and EMP by 10%. Increases the tech explosion damage by 14%. Unlock electronics increases the tech explosion damage by 18%. Advanced sabotage can use decryption skill on average objects. Does 100 damage in an 8-meter radius, overheats enemy weapons, burns them for 3 damage per second. Duration 20 seconds, recharge time 50 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases the tech explosion damage by 20%, increases the tech explosion damage by 22%, increases the tech explosion damage by 24%. Master Sabotage can use decryption skill on hard objects, does 150 damage in a 10-meter radius. Overheats enemy weapons, burns them for 4 damage per second. Duration 25 seconds, recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases the tech explosion damage by 26%, increases the tech explosion damage by 28%, increases the tech explosion damage by 30%. Electronics, required description 4 points. Increases the strength of your shields, increases the amount of hull restored when you repair the vehicle, lets you use the electronic skill to repair or bypass objects, grants the overload ability which shuts down enemy shields. Overload can use electronic skill on easy objects, does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius, does 200 damage to enemy shields, makes them 20% more vulnerable to damage for 10 seconds. Recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases shield capacity by 30, restores 400 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 60, restores 600 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 90, restores 800 extra hull during vehicle repair. Advanced Overload can use electronic skill on average objects. Does 100 damage in an 8-meter radius, does 400 damage to enemy shields, makes them 25% more vulnerable to damage for 10 seconds. Recharge time 50 seconds. Accuracy cost 60%. Increases shield capacity by 120, restores 1,200 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 150, restores 1,400 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 180, restores 1,600 extra hull during vehicle repair. Master Overload can use electronic skill on hard objects. Does 150 damage in a 10-meter radius, does 600 damage to enemy shields, makes them 30% more vulnerable to damage for 10 seconds. Recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 60%. Increases shield capacity by 210, restores 2,000 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 240, restores 2,200 extra hull during vehicle repair. Increases shield capacity by 270, restores 2,400 extra hull during vehicle repair. First aid increases squad healing. Alright, we've seen that one before. Medicine. Required first aid, 5 points. Medicine. Improves the recharge time on squad healing. Grants the Neural Shock ability. Neural Shock. Knocks out an organic enemy for 1 second. Inflicts 40 toxic damage. Recharge time, 45 seconds. Accuracy cost, 60%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 15%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 21%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 26%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 30%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 33%. Advanced Neural Shock. Knocks out an organic enemy for 3 seconds. Inflicts 80 toxic damage. Recharge time 45 seconds. Accuracy costs 60%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 36%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 39%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 42%. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by 45%. Master Neural Shock. Knocks out an organic enemy for 5 seconds. Inflicts 120 toxic damage. Recharge time 45 seconds. Accuracy costs 60%. Sentinel. Special training allows Sentinels to use tech and biotics more efficiently than other classes. Reduces the recharge time of tech abilities. Reduces the recharge time of biotic abilities. Increases damage and accuracy with pistols. Reduces the cooldown time of throw, lift, barrier, and stasis by 3%. Reduces the cooldown time of sabotage, overload, first aid, and neural shock by 3%. Increase pistol damage by 2%. Increase pistol accuracy by 4%. Reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents by 5%. Increase pistol damage by 4%. Increase pistol accuracy by 7%. Reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents by 7%. Increase pistol damage by 6%. Increase pistol accuracy by 10%. Reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents by 8%. Increase pistol damage by 8%. Increase pistol accuracy by 13%. Reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents by 9%. Increase pistol damage by 10%. Increase pistol accuracy by 16%. And reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents by 10%. Increase pistol damage by 12%. Increase pistol accuracy by 19%. Now I know that I want lift as well, so I think I'm going to put my other talent into throw, moving towards unlocking lift eventually. And let's look at Richard L. Jenkins. He's a soldier, same as me, but he's got 2 other talents. Well, I think I want to give him assault training and assault rifles. The overkill allows long bursts of assault rifle fire without overheating. Okay. Nice. There we go. Let's look at their equipment. Kaidan. Okay, this is new. Blue Wire Tool 1, Aldrin Labs. Shield bonus 5, tech cooldown bonus 0, med recharge bonus 5. Omni tools are multi-purpose diagnostic and manufacturing tools used for a variety of battlefield tasks. Solaris Amp 1, Aldrin Labs. Duration bonus 5, power bonus 10, cooldown bonus 5. Amplifiers increase biotic abilities by synchronizing the element 0 nodes within the user's central nervous system. Onyx 1, Aldrin Labs. Damage protection 5, shields 49, tech biotic protection 12. Lightweight, comfortable armor affords basic protection from enemy attacks and minimizes movement penalties affecting weapon accuracy. And his weapons are the same. I don't have anything else. Anything else I need to look at? Yeah, let's look at the map. Alright, we are here. The dig site is up here. Camp and train station. Looks very linear, and there's a lot of reading material in this game. We are already at 40 minutes again, so that's going to be another episode. I suppose next time on Let's Play Mass Effect, we might actually get rolling and get to our first combat and what have you. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, I hope you like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other videos, the link to my Discord server is in the video description. That is the best place to do that. If you want to get involved in choosing the next Patreon game after Mass Effect is over, the link to support me on Patreon is also in the video description. Depending on your support tier, you can either nominate games you'd like to see played, or you can vote amongst the nominees. Regardless of whether you do any or all of those things, I want to thank you again for watching, wish you a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow for more Demon Souls. Bye-bye.